Lesson 12.8, real estate. Your objective is to compute the annual net income, the annual yield, the monthly rent to charge on an investment in real estate rental property. Rental property is real estate available for or being rented and an alternative to investment opportunities available at financial institutions. Okay, press pause if you need to finish writing it down, and play to resume. Okay, rent. Rent is agreeing to pay a set fee for the use of property such as a vehicle or building, often on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Okay, you've got a couple formulas here. You'll have a couple more after the first two examples. But your first formulas are annual net income equals annual rental income minus annual expenses, and annual yield equals annual net income divided by the cash investment. Okay? Pause to copy, play to resume. Okay, moving right along. Okay, Nadine Hobart purchased an older 2-bedroom, 1-bath home for $87,500. She made a $27,500 down payment and mortgaged the rest. Her annual expenses for mortgage interest, taxes, repairs, insurance, and depreciation totaled $6,490. Nadine rented the house for $795 a month. What is the annual net income and what is the annual yield? Okay, so first problem, find the annual net income. All right, now the formula that you were given to find the annual net income is the annual rental income minus the annual expenses. Okay, so the rental income is $795 a month, and she's renting this for 12 months. Okay, minus the annual expenses. The annual expenses in this case are $6,490. Plug that in your calculator. 795 times 12 minus 6490 gives me $3,050 for an annual net income. Okay, part B wants us to find the annual yield. Okay, the formula you were given for annual yield is the annual net income divided by the cash investment. Okay, so $3,050 is my annual net income divided by my cash investment. Now, people get tripped up on this part. Okay, it says she purchased the home for $87,500, but her actual cash investment up to this point is only $27,500. Okay, so $27,500 is her cash investment. So $30.50 divided by $27.5 is 0.1109 or 11.09%. Okay? All right. Now, let's go ahead. Let's look at problem number 1 of your homework. You guys try that out. Press pause. Play to resume. See it worked out. Okay, let's go ahead and work this one out. Okay. This says Bevray bought a vacation condominium as a real estate rental property for $345,900. After a $100,000 down payment, she mortgaged the rest. Her annual expenses totaled $28,760, and she rented the condo for $3,975 a month. Okay, so she's renting the condo for $3,975 a month. All right, times 12 months. Oh, whoops. We're looking for our expenses. I forgot to subtract her the $28,760 from it. Okay, plug that in the calculator. $3,975 times 12 minus $28,760 gives me $18,940 for annual net income. Okay, that's my annual net income. Now, to find the yield, all right, take your annual net income divided by your cash investment. Okay, that was A. This is B. 18,940 divided by my cash investment of 100,000. Okay, and you get 0.1894, which is 18.94% yield. All right, great. Let's go ahead. Let's try number 2. You guys try this. Press pause to work it. Play to resume. Okay, so Daryl Mattingly bought a vacation cottage as a real estate rental property for $185,900. After a $40,000 down payment, he mortgaged the rest. His annual expenses totaled $19,850. He rented the condo for $38.75 a month for 6 months. Okay, first thing we got to find is we've got to find his annual net income. So that's part A. We're going to take $3,875 times 6. He only rented it for 6 months, okay? But you still have to pay the annual expenses of $19,850. All right? So $38.75 times 6 minus $19,850 leaves me an annual net income of $3,400. Okay? Now, let's go about finding our yield. Take the annual net income divided by the down payment. Okay, the money that he's invested in it, $40,000. And we have 0.085, which is 8.5% yield. Okay? All right. Now, let's look right here. We've got, this is the next example, but you've got 2 more formulas. So let's go ahead and write these formulas down. Desired annual net income equals desired annual yield times cash investment. And monthly rent equals desired annual net income plus annual expenses divided by 12. Okay, press pause to write that down and play when you're ready. If Nadine in example 1 desired a 15% annual yield rather than the 11.09% she's getting now, what monthly rent would she have to charge? Okay, so we need to first come up with our desired annual net income. Okay, now if our desired annual yield is 15%, okay, we're going to put this in decimal form, 0.15 times my cash investment. Okay, look back at number 1. My cash investment on number 1 was, on example 1, was $27,500. Okay, and that I took that from right here. Okay, 27,500. All right, so 0.15 times 27,500 is 4,125, and this is my desired. Okay, this is what I want to get. Desired annual net income. Okay. Next step is to find the monthly rent. Okay, so you take your desired annual net income, 4,125, plus my annual expenses. Okay, again, look back at example 1 to find the annual expenses. Okay, her annual expenses is $64.90. Okay, so plus $64.90 divided by 12. Okay, plug that in your calculator, 4125 plus 6490 divided by 12 gives you a monthly rent of $884.58. Okay, that's what Nadine needs to charge in order to get her 15% annual yield that she wants. All right? Okay, you guys try 3 and 4 real fast. Shouldn't take you very long. Press pause to work them out and play to see them worked out. Okay, so number 3. If Bev Ray in problem 1 wanted an annual yield of 25%, what monthly rent would she have to charge? Okay, so take your desired annual yield. This is number 3. Desired annual yield of 25% times, looking back at problem number 1, we need to find her cash investment. Her cash investment is $100,000. Okay, 25% of $100,000 is $25,000. Okay, now that is her desired annual net income. Okay, now take we've got to find the monthly rent. Take the desired income, add the annual expenses to it. The annual expenses were $28,760. Okay, divide that by 12. 25,000 plus 28,760 divided by 12 works out to be $4,480. Okay, that is her. That is the monthly rent she'd have to charge. Okay, number 4. She wants an annual yield of 20%, so 0.2 times the $100,000 investment that she's got. That gives you a $20,000 desired annual net income. Take $20,000 plus your expenses of $28,760. Divide it by 12. Okay, plug that in your calculator real fast. And that leaves you a monthly rent of $4,063.33. Okay, I hope everybody got that right. Let's go ahead. The assignment. Next. Okay, is lesson 12.8, page 463, 1 through 13 and 17. Get busy. Now.